Samantha, thanks for joining us here today. How has motherhood changed the way you approach swimming and teaching in particular? And are there any lessons that you'd pass on to fellow teachers?
One of the biggest things I've found is, becoming a mother, I realise that every parent that's on pool deck watching their kids in swimming lessons, they just want what's best for their children. So previously I might have seen parents as being a bit of a pain when they constantly wanted to ask questions about things or tell me more things about their children, but now I realise they only want what's best. And so one thing I'd like to pass on to other teachers is they're the experts on swimming, but the parents are the experts on their own individual children. So utilise the knowledge that the parents have about their kids, because they can tell you how their children learn best, and then you can get the most out of the lesson for their children and all the other kids in the lesson as well.
Yep. You're a leading Swim Australia teacher presenter and have been for quite some time. What are the lessons that you stress to the new teachers? You know, because I guess going into the pool for the first time with someone else's child can be quite, a daunting thing. So, how do you, what sort of lessons do you try and pass on?
The main thing I tell them, I get a lot of people come along that haven't done much swimming themselves, that aren't really strong, capable swimmers themselves, and they're really worried that because they're not swimmers, they're not going to be able to teach it. The main thing I say to them is what you need to be passionate about is teaching yourselves. You need to be passionate about the kids that you are working with. The rest will come. So if you're passionate about it, you'll then go and do that research that you need to do to become an effective teacher. And a lot of the best teachers I've seen haven't actually been swimmers themselves, but they have learned to swim with their older. They've got that empathy that they can then show to the kids in their classes.
Yep. There's approximately 35 children who die every year from drowning, and we do notice that the number is on the decline, but obviously one death is one death too many. So what do you believe are the reasons behind these deaths, and do you think there's more that we could do as teachers to try and prevent those deaths?
Look, as teachers, I think we need to try and communicate with parents, particularly in our parent-toddler classes. So not just teaching them how to swim, but teaching them about dangers around the house. So teaching them that a pond in the backyard not covered over can be a danger. A bath that's not let out straight after the kids have been in it is a danger for drowning. And talk to them about constant supervision. One of the problems I think is that not all the kids that drown, their parents haven't always been. Their parents haven't always taken them to swimming lessons, so they might not have had that opportunity. So then we need to take the opportunity to get out into the community. So go to kindergartens and speak to parents and kids at kindergartens about how we can prevent drowning and improve the communication in that way.
All right, fantastic. Thanks for joining us here today, Sam, and keep an eye out for more videos from Asta.